minutes until we get started to make sure that everyone has time to log in. Again, if you are just joining us, thank you for your patience. We are all set to go for our virtual roar lesson. And if you're here, make sure you comment in the comment section and let us know your name. Let us know who is joining us today. And my name is Miss M. I am the Prevention Education and Outreach Manager at Mission Kids. So my job is to talk to kids about body safety and how we can keep ourselves safe. So I brought a very special friend with me today, and his name is Rex the Lion. And Rex is the king of the jungle. So he is very used to roaring and making his voice heard. And today, he is going to teach us all about the rules of roaring. But before we get started, I have a couple questions for you. So make sure that you're leaving your name in the comment section. Oh, I see Nora's here. Kennedy and Brayden are here. Awesome. Thanks for joining us. So before we get started, I have a couple questions for you. And what I want you to do is put on your listening ears. And when I ask my question, I want you to think. And if you think that the answer to my question is yes, you can give me a big thumbs up like this. If you think that the answer is no, you can give me a thumbs down. And if your parents want to interact, they can also comment in the chat box and let us know if the answer is yes or if the answer is no, okay? So I have 4 questions for you. My first question is, thumbs up or thumbs down? Is it okay for someone to touch you under your swimsuit? What do we think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Is it okay for someone to touch you under your swimsuit? All right, the answer should be no, thumbs down. It is not okay for someone to touch you under your swimsuit. Question number 2, thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you have to give someone a hug when they ask? What do you think? Do you have to give someone a hug when they ask? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Up, I see Kennedy and Brayden say thumbs down. You're right, thumbs down. It is, you do not need to give someone a hug when they ask. And Rex is going to tell us more about that. All right, question number 3. Do you always keep secrets, even if they make you feel sad or scared? What do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? All right, thumbs down. We should not keep secrets. And Rex is going to tell us why we should always talk about secrets. Great job so far, friends. All right, and final question. I want you to think about the grown-ups in your life. And I want you to think, give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Do you know of at least 3 grown-ups who you can always talk to? So think, who are some grown-ups that you could talk to? And if you can think of 3, I want you to give me a thumbs up. You can think of 3. And if you can't think of 3 grown-ups who you can always talk to, don't worry, we are going to work together as a group, and I'm going to ask you for some examples of who those grown-ups might be, all right? Great job so far, friends. The next thing we are going to do is read through the rules of roaring. So I want everyone at home to join me and read these rules nice and loud. Let's see what good readers you are. So I'm going to go first. And then it's your turn. You can echo me and read it back, okay? The first rule is R. Remember, privates are private. Your turn. Remember, privates are private. Great job, friends. The next rule is O. Okay to say no. Your turn. Okay to say no. Great job. I think I can hear some of you from here. The next rule is A. Always talk about secrets. Your turn. Always talk about secrets. Great job. And the last rule is R. Raise your voice and tell someone. Your turn. Raise your voice and tell someone. Great job. And all together, R-O-A-R spells roar. Can I see a big roar? Roar. Great job, friends. You are already practicing using your voices. Now, what we're going to do next is hear from my friend Rex, and he is going to explain more about the rules of roaring, okay? So today, I know it's going to be a nice, beautiful day. So Rex is getting ready to go to the swimming pool. And friends, what do we usually wear when we go to a swimming pool? A bathing suit, right? So we are going to put on Rex's bathing suit. Look, it even says roar right on there. And one more accessory that we can't forget. How about these super cool shades? We gotta make sure that Rex looks cool for the pool. What do you think? Does he look cool? Yeah, I think he's a pretty cool dude. So Rex is getting ready to go to the pool, and he has on his swimming suit. And we know that the first rule is R. Remember, privates are private. And what does that mean? What that means is that any of these parts of Rex's body that are covered by his bathing suit, those are his private parts. And no one should touch the private parts of Rex's body. And that's the same with each of you. Any of these parts of your body that are covered by a bathing suit or covered by your underwear, those are your private parts. And no one should touch those parts of your body. But I have a question for you. Is it ever okay for someone to touch those parts of your body? And I'm thinking of an example. What about if someone is helping you take a bath or a shower? What do you think? Is that ever okay? Thumbs up. You're right. Sometimes that is okay. So sometimes maybe the grown-ups at home, they might help you take a bath or a shower, and they might need to help you clean your private parts. So that's okay. What about when you go to the doctor? Is that ever okay for the doctor to see or touch your private parts? Thumbs up. So it is okay for a doctor to see or touch your private parts. But they should ask permission first, and they should be able to tell you why. Other than that, no one should touch these private parts of your body that are covered by a bathing suit or covered by your underwear, because R means remember, privates are private. Great job so far. So friends, I don't know if you know this, but this is pretty cool. Today is Rex's birthday. Happy birthday, Rex! And he is super excited because he's getting ready for his birthday party. And all of his friends are gonna be there. And one of his friends comes up to him and says, "Hey Rex, can you give me a great big hug?" But Rex thinks, "I don't really want to give my friend a hug." What do you think? Does Rex have to give his friend a hug? Thumbs up or thumbs down? You're right, thumbs down. He does not need to give his friend a hug because O means that it's okay to say no. So he does not need to give his friend a hug. And that's the same with each of you, and it's the same with any kind of touch. So if anyone tries to hug you or touch you in any way that you don't like, it's okay to say no. Even if that person is a grown-up, it's okay to say no. because you are the boss of your body. So someone else comes up to Rex and they whisper in his ear and they tell Rex a secret, just like this. But that secret makes Rex feel sad and scared. Friends, do you ever feel sad or scared? Yeah? And that's okay. Rex is the king of the jungle, and even he feels scared sometimes. And secrets can make us feel that way. So let's talk a little bit more about secrets. Secrets are things that are meant to be hidden forever. So someone might tell you something, or they might do something, and tell you not to tell anyone else. They might say, this is a secret. Don't tell anyone. And that could make you feel sad or scared or even unsafe. So we know that A means we should always talk about secrets. But friends, there's a difference between secrets and what we call surprises. And surprises could be something that we keep quiet for just a little bit of time. And then the person's going to find out eventually, and they would be super happy and excited. So a surprise could be something like a surprise birthday party. And if we were going to throw a friend a surprise birthday party, would we tell them about this surprise party? No, that would be silly, right? It's something that we would keep quiet for a little bit of time. And we would probably get decorations, like a bunch of balloons. We would probably get cake and presents. And then the person would show up to the surprise party and they would be super happy and excited. So that's something that it's okay to keep quiet for just a little bit of time, because the person is going to find out eventually and they will feel super happy and excited. So surprises are okay, but secrets are not okay, and we should always talk about secrets. So I'm going to take this X and I'm going to put it right over the secret, because we do not keep secrets, okay? So Rex is going to think about this secret, and he's going to think, what should he do? And Rex gets a brilliant idea. He gets this light bulb above his head, because he remembers that the last rule of roaring is R. Raise your voice and tell someone. So he knows that he should speak up, and he should tell a grown-up about this secret that's making him feel unsafe. So we're going to think back to those grown-ups that we talked about. And I want to make sure that everyone has 3 grown-ups that they know that they can always talk to. So let's hear from you, and you can put this in the chat box. Maybe your grown-ups at home can help us and put those names in the chat box. Or you could turn to your grown-up and tell them who are the grown-ups that you feel like you could talk to. And I want you to think of grown-ups, maybe family members or people that you live with. And then there's also grown-ups in a community, or there's grown-ups at school. So for those of you who are in school, you might have grown-ups at school that you can talk to. So let's see who are some of those grown-ups that you can talk to. If there was a secret that was making you feel sad or scared or unsafe, who do you think that you could talk to? Let's hear from you. Let's see, Brayden or Kennedy, Mason, Skylar, Nora. Who has some grown-ups that they could talk to? Let's see. So friends, sometimes when I'm talking to kids, they tell me about lots of grown-ups in their lives. Oh, let's see, Kennedy says that she could talk to her mom, she could talk to her dad, or her nano, so a grandparent. Great job, Kennedy. So lots of kids tell me that they would talk to their mom or their dad or the grown-up at home. Great job. Skylar says that she could talk to her mommy, her daddy, and her grandma. Those are 3 great people that you could talk to. Great job, Skylar. I am so happy that you have grown-ups that you live with or other grown-ups in your life that you could talk to. And sometimes when I talk to kids, they tell me about other grown-ups. Maybe it's not someone that you live with, but it's another grown-up that you trust. Can you think of anyone at school who you could talk to? So I know when I was growing up, I really liked my gym teacher. I could talk to my gym teacher, one of the special area teachers, like a gym teacher or a music teacher or any of the other special area teachers. Let's see, Coco and Lucy say their mom, dad, aunts, and grandmas. Great job, Coco and Lucy. So you could talk to aunts or uncles. Those are other grown-up family members. Or a grandma or a grandpa. Great job. What about at school? Could you maybe talk to your teacher? I bet a lot of you have awesome teachers that you could talk to. And even if you're not at school this year, maybe you're learning through a computer, you can still talk to your teacher. So there are still teachers that can listen to you, and if something is going on that's making you feel unsafe or sad or scared, you could talk to your teacher. Kennedy says she could talk to Miss Courtney and Miss Ashlyn. So those are people at daycare that you could talk to. And they're probably people that your mom and dad trust to take care of you. So that's a great person. Skylar says she could talk to her teacher. That's awesome. So friends, we have lots of grown-ups that we can talk to. Whether it's someone that you live with, like mom or dad, stepmom or stepdad. Some of you live with grandmas or grandpas, aunts or uncles. And then you have people at your school. Maybe your classroom teacher, the school principal. A lot of you probably have a school counselor that you can talk to. And the counselor's job is to talk to kids about big feelings. So if something was going on that was making you feel sad or scared or unsafe, you could talk to the school counselor. Some of you might even have a school nurse that you go to, maybe if your head hurts or your tummy hurts, but you can also go if you want to talk about something that's making you feel unsafe. Or what about the school principal? The principal is in charge of making sure that everyone is safe. So that's a great person to talk to about safety. Great job, friends. So what I want you to do is think of those grown-ups. 1, 2, 3. I want you to think of those grown-ups, and I want you to keep them in your heart, just like Rex. That way, no matter where you are, you know that you always have grown-ups that you can talk to. And it's super important for you to raise your voice and tell someone. So speak up and tell a grown-up. If something is going on that's making you feel sad or scared or unsafe, it's very important to tell a grown-up. If someone is breaking one of these roar rules, it's very important that you raise your voice and tell someone. Awesome job, friends. So what we're going to do next, Rex is going to get his official roar badge, and make sure that your grown-ups at home go to our special website link so that you can download your roar badge and all of your other materials. But before we finish up, I have 4 questions for you. So what I want you to do, listen closely again, and if you think that the answer is yes, you can give me a big thumbs up like this. If you think that the answer is no, you can give me a thumbs down. All right? Let's see. Question number 1. Is it okay for someone to touch you under your swimsuit? What do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? No, thumbs down. It is not okay for someone to touch you under your swimsuit, because R means remember, privates are private. And remember, your privates are anything that are covered by a bathing suit or covered by your underwear. So no one should touch the private parts of your body. All right, question number 2. Do you have to give someone a hug when they ask, what do you think, thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you have to give someone a hug? Thumbs down. You do not need to give someone a hug when they ask, because O means that it's okay to say no. So remember, if someone tries to hug you or touch you in any way that you don't like, O means that it's okay to say no. Even if that person is a grown-up, it's okay to say no because you are the boss of your body. Great job, friends. Question number 3. Do you always keep secrets, even if they make you feel sad or scared? What do you think? Do we always keep secrets? No, thumbs down, because A means that we should always talk about secrets. So remember, we do not keep secrets. And secrets are those things that are meant to be hidden forever. So someone might tell you something, or they might do something, and they might tell you not to tell anyone else. They might say, this is a secret, don't tell anyone. And that might make you feel sad or scared or unsafe. So we should always talk about secrets. And remember, the last rule is R. Raise your voice and tell someone. So it's super important to speak up and talk to a grown-up. If someone is doing something that's making you feel unsafe, like if they're breaking that touching rule or asking you to keep unsafe secrets, you should raise your voice and tell someone. So let's think about those grown-ups we can talk to. And this is my last question. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Do you know of 3 grown-ups who you can always talk to? Let's see. Who has 3? All right, make sure you name them. So we named people like Mom, Dad, Grandmas, Grandpas, aunts, uncles, teachers, even like the gym teacher or the art teacher or the music teacher, the school principal, the school nurse, a school counselor, maybe someone like a daycare teacher like Kennedy said Miss Ashlyn, or Skylar said she could talk to her teacher, or a lot of you named grandparents that you could talk to. So it's very important to think of those 3 grown-ups. And remember to keep them in your heart, just like Rex. That way, if you ever have a problem, you know that you always have grown-ups that you can talk to. And it's very important to raise your voice and tell someone. All right, great job, friends. Before we finish up, let's do one last roar. Remember, R-O-A-R spells roar. Let's hear a big roar. Roar! Great job. I swear I can hear some of you from over here. All right, and for our grown-ups that are here, I'm going to put the link to our website. So I want you to visit our website and make sure that you are downloading your roar materials. There's something that looks like this that says Parent Guide right on it, and there's Rex. And on the inside, it has all the rules of roaring. That way you can review the rules, and you should talk to your grown-ups about what you learned today. That way, if you have any questions, you can talk to your grown-ups. And for those of you who are joining us, you can also get this special book called Rex Finds His Roar. And there's lots of cool pictures and a story about Rex and his friends learning the rules of roaring. And you can find this on Amazon. And there's a link on our website. So thank you to all of you who joined us today. Make sure you download your roar materials and talk to your grown-ups about what you learned today, because this is super important to learn the rules of keeping yourself safe. Thank you, friends, for joining us. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you later.